Hey, what's up, everybody? Daniel from Bro Trio here, introing this video because we had filmed this video in advance a few months, and we are tacking on a Valentine's Day flair to it. So, in order to get into the mood for Valentine's Day, it's all about love. So these are some franchises we think Nintendo desperately needs to show some love.
Starting off with only one of two games on this list that we haven't actually played, but we would like to see happen. Captain Rainbow looks absolutely hilarious and really good. Like, it looks kind of awkward, but it looks like the kind of awkward I would like to play. You play as this guy. He's a superhero, and he ends up on this island of misfit video game characters.
Yeah, it's a game about this list, basically.
This game personifies this list, but since we haven't played it, this is where it had to end up.
Literally, a character from a game yet to be mentioned on this list is in Captain Rainbow.
Yeah, I mean, and it's weird crap. It's like a weird Animal Crossing type fever dream game in some ways. Like, you're doing tasks for people. You're trying to get friggin' Crazy Tracy from Link's Awakening laid by Murasaki Samurai or whatever that guy's name is from the very old game.
But then you also have to go, like, do something to him to, like, raise his confidence level.
You gotta help Little Mac work off his fat because he got really depressed and ate a lot when he got to the Misfit Island. And you're helping these people, like, get popular again, I guess, and get off this island. But it only came out in Japan, and only, like, 4 people bought it over there. So we think that one definitely needs a shot of adrenaline in the arm, because that is such a cool idea. I would love to see a remake, or at least just bring it over here. Translate it and bring it over here.
This entry is one I am literally in pain to put on this list, but Pikmin, Nintendo, damn it! I mean, come on! Like, we've got Pikmin 1, 2, 3, Hey Pikmin, and Pikmin Deluxe, which was pretty recent. God. But, way back in 2015, Miyamoto said Pikmin 4 was very close to completion. Here we are, in 2022, with no Pikmin 4, no mention of Pikmin 4, no nothing.
Yeah.
We got Hey Pikmin, Pikmin Deluxe since then, and
Pikmin Bloom.
That'd be funny if Hey Pikmin 2 comes out before 4.
Man, that would make me mad. But, I mean, come on. Pikmin, I know it's not the best-selling game, but, God, these games are just so full of charm. They are so oddly fun and satisfying, and honestly, one of my favorite franchises. So if I could get Pikmin 4, I would just be the happiest purple Pikmin on the planet. Stop right there, real quick. Daniel alone again, because like I said in the intro, we filmed this before. So this entry is now a moot point, luckily, because this was about Wii Sports getting some love. And since we filmed it, Nintendo in the February 9th Direct announced Nintendo Switch Sports, which, hallelujah, that looks amazing. So basically, you can take this entry as just a kind of like wish list that we want from Switch Sports, from Wii Sports, and our experience and everything. But if you think that's a bit of a cop-out, you could also put this in the place of it. The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls, or whatever the actual title is right there. That is the game in the actual place of this, if you want to look at it that way, because we never got to play this. It never came out of Japan, so it never came to the States, and it looks really interesting and kind of wacky and weird, and that sounds awesome to us.
If there's one type of game we don't play a lot, it's sports games. But Wii Sports is a totally different thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, Wii Sports Resort, there was a third one.
Wii Sports Club.
Wii Sports Club,
Yeah, they split all the sports into different buyable options, so if you only wanted bowling, you only had to buy bowling, or you could buy the full bundle for like I think it was a regular game price, which is an interesting idea.
Honestly, I wish more like minigame type things would do that.
It didn't work out because it was on the Wii U, and they didn't even know it happened until we were planning this list.
Now, you could call it Switch Sports or something like that. We just want like some fun sports. I know we like shit on motion controls all the time,
but when they're done well,
like sword fighting or playing tennis or golf or something like that.
Like my grandpa thinks anything that's like fun is a waste of time, and he was up there playing Wii golf. Our grandpa like hated video games.
And he was good at it too.
He was so good at it
because it was like the real thing. It was close enough that even grandpa who played golf would just be like, okay, I know if I angle this weird-ass controller this way, I'll get a little bit more hook on my shot. And the fact that they put in that much work to it was like a whole huge test of the quality of these games. And then it upgraded with the Wii Motion Plus and the Resort, where it got even more in-depth, and you got cool-ass shit like archery. You could find those weird hidden fruits, and that's a great memory.
Yeah, and on top of that, like the whacked versions of stuff, like the 100-pin bowling.
Yeah, where you can just roll it on the gutter blocker thing and hit the button.
And I mean, who knows? They're bringing back Mii's lately, so maybe
that is true.
We'll get the sports series continuing here. This one's fairly low on the list because they technically exist and are technically kind of still happening, but Mario RPGs, like, that's the only one on here that's not a specific one. We're talking about, like, not Mario RPG the game, but like Mario as
that too.
Yeah, but Mario as an RPG. It's like, okay, so the people that make Mario and Luigi, their company's like dead, so those ones aren't coming anymore, I guess, unless Nintendo would buy them.
Yeah,
but
we did have the remake recently. Yeah, like fairly recently at least.
Yeah, somewhat.
Mario RPGs all tangled and mangled in copyright issues because Nintendo and Square co-own a lot of that game. Weird, whatever. And Paper Mario Nintendo themselves classifies it as an adventure game. It's not even really RPG anymore. Sometimes it's turn-based.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean it's an RPG. So Paper Mario is not what it used to be, and that's just what we want to get more love in is Mario role-playing games. They are so fun. Even like I love most of the Mario and Luigi games. They're a great time. I love Origami King, and that's not really an RPG. It's turn-based, but it's not the same.
Literally.
Yeah.
Turn-based.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario. It started back in Super Paper Mario. That's an action platformer where you get health, upgrades. That's it. It's not an RPG. So they did it twice with Paper Mario and just nixed it after that for some reason. And at this point, it would be more revolutionary to do it again. Because they want to revolutionize the games every time they make a new one. It's like
that's true.
At this point, it would just be more revolutionary to do a friggin' RPG again. But I don't care if it's Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, Mario RPG 2, or something entirely new. I want Mario RPGs back.
If there's one franchise I haven't played any of that I really want to, and I need to look up some games, like go on eBay, see how they're doing, Custom Robo is one that I've always been very curious about because I love customizing things and I love robots, so that seems like it's a win-win for me.
Yeah,
it's basically Baby's first Armored Core because you can customize your robot, a little bit of like the weapons and stuff, but mostly it looks like a very unique robot, like 4-on-4 battle system.
Yeah, I've been curious about it since like Melee. They had a trophy from Custom Robo. I was like, what in the hell's Custom Robo?
Yeah, because
that guy looks cool.
He looks like some kind of like Gundam man.
Yeah,
look like he's come out of Mega Man.
I know it was an assist trophy in one of the Smash Brothers.
He was an assist trophy. Like he's not it's not a forgotten franchise. It's just one that hasn't had a game in a long time. And I think that would be a fun game to get back into. We did the Advanced Wars recently where they did the re-release or remake or whatever that is.
Reboot Camp.
Yeah. Yeah, give Custom Robo one of those where you just like remake or re-release the old games, and then just like, hey, by the way, we're working on a new one.
Yeah.
This entry also hurts to talk about because FZero, Nintendo won't make a new one, but they won't let us forget about it because they like making FZero into the most painful Easter egg for all us old people. And we haven't had a real FZero since either like the GameCube or the Game Boy Advance, one of the two. I forget which one was most recent.
Why don't they just commission
like,
the people that made the F-Zero ripoff on Switch that I can't remember the name of?
Right.
Just commission them to do it.
Here's the thing.
That game was F-Zero. That's all that game was.
There are teenagers that don't even know what Captain Falcon is from.
Right.
They think he's a Smash Brothers exclusive character.
To be quite fair,
I mean,
a lot of people didn't know where he was from when Smash 1 came out either.
Well, yeah,
that's fair, but I'm just saying, like, there are people that are, like, teenagers that have never even heard the word F-Zero until maybe recently at that N64 online thing.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, Nintendo won't let us forget about it. They're putting F-Zero and everything. It's in Mario Kart. Mario Kart has anti-gravity now, so it is now taking over F-Zero's main gimmick.
Yeah.
All F-Zero has now is the speed. So, like, bring F-Zero back in, like, a monumental way that not only shows it some love, but also shakes it up, because I don't know if just racing will do it anymore, because it has been so dormant at this point. We gotta bring F-Zero back, we gotta bring it back hard, and it's gotta be fun, fast, and fluid.
We had a little hope for this franchise on the Wii when Punch-Out got a new entry. But after that, nothing happened ever again. We got Little Mac in Smash. That was it. And
Badass trailer.
Yeah, good trailer. I really like to play as him. You know, he can't get back to for shit, but that's fine. But Punch-Out is, you know, I don't see how it could get constant entries and be still fresh. But come on, man. Punch-Out was huge. Punch-Out was the shit. Let's get more Punch-Out. I mean, we can't get Mike Tyson back, but it was like Punch-Out Wii was really cool. Especially after you beat it and you can do the hard version. They made Glass Joe hard?
Yeah,
are you kidding me? Because he had a helmet on, and at the end of it, you fight Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It was the coolest thing. And the people that make Luigi's Mansion, that company made it. So hopefully they I'm pretty sure, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I am pretty sure that's the same company. So Nintendo just bought them. Luigi's Mansion 3, gangbusters. Like, out the wham sales, so let's let them do a Punch-Out game if they want to, I guess. I would love to see Punch-Out come back. I love fighting the stereotype people in Punch-Out, and maybe that won't age too well for a new one, but, like...
I mean, it's fine.
Soda McPopsky and all that, and I love, I can't even remember his name. Bald Bull, that's the guy.
I mean... If they want to branch out, you could do like that Punch-Off ripoff for the NES where you went to space and started fighting aliens.
Yeah,
something. They could do a lot with Punch-Out if they wanted to.
Bring in some ARMS characters, like why not?
Oh, that would be interesting if you just regular old Little Mac fighting someone with stretchy arms, because he's already fighting these demigods that can like turn into multiple forms and like how. Like the tiger guy, I forget his name, but he's like teleporting and spinning in circles. Like, how is this boxing? This is just a superhero slugfest right now. Little Mac does not belong in the weight class of Mike Tyson, but it's happening.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure King Hippo's not even a person.
Yeah.
No, King Hippo is an actual hippo. It's such a funny, colorful cast of characters. I would love to see them come back so I can repeatedly punch them in the face.
One franchise that surprised me immediately with the first entry was Wario Land. Because, at least in the States, it was Super Mario Land 3, but Mario's barely a part of that. All he does is really get in your way.
Yeah, Mario's kind of a dick in that game.
Oh yeah, because he steals your stuff. Because you're Wario...
I mean, he steals back an already stolen statue, I guess. But it's still
true,
like, he's the villain
You
here.
earned that. You fought the genie.
Yeah, Mario didn't fight that genie.
But Wario Land is just all about wacky powers, cool hats, and money. Because you're getting treasures, you're getting coins, you're getting, like, you can transform into dragons or whatever else. You do that side tackle on everything.
Charge.
I would settle for ports. Like, especially Shake It. Shake It was gorgeous.
Yeah, Shake It was fun. That, which was the one that established that Wario's basically immortal?
3?
I think it was 3 because he turned into like zombies and stuff like that.
And he would like he would like set himself on fire and turn to ash when the power up's over.
Instead of gaining like a fire flower, you just light yourself on fire and burn the stage.
Wario cannot die.
So ridiculous.
Shake It had a cool hand-drawn art style that I would love to see in HD. That would be really cool. On
top of that, you could also throw in WarioWare stuff too.
Oh yeah,
because
that'd be cool.
If you had like I forget her name, the witch girl, if she was like a summon or something, he's got so many friends, and
throw Waluigi in there.
Give him something besides sports to do.
You could literally put WarioWare micro games in the load screens.
Ooh.
Oh man, that'd be a good touch.
Yeah.
Wario got a little Game Boy. You could play micro games on. Well, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you knew this one was coming. One franchise that I think needs the most loving is Star Tropics. 100%. You had such a cool setup. Such a cool setup in the first one. Second one, not as good. Still good. But that's it. It's never, like, they put it out every time there's a virtual console or anything. I don't know. Yeah. We still have Star Tropics 2 on NES Online somehow. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel and somehow don't have that one yet. Because that's close to the bottom, but it ain't bottom.
Well, it's because they hate you, Scotty.
They personally hate me. But we got Star Tropics 2, whole lot of nothing, virtual console. That's about it. They mentioned it in Animal Crossing.
That's progress.
Yep. It's progress. Nintendo Power Podcast had a lot of it. That's a Nintendo official podcast. Like Bill Trinan and everybody had an episode about Star Tropics. So I was like, is something happening here? Are you just teasing me? Yeah, they're just teasing me. It ain't f***ing happening. Give me Star Tropics 3, damn it. I don't want a remake. I'll take what I can get. I don't want a remake, though. I want Star Tropics 3. 2 ended on a cliffhanger. I need it.
Hold on. What if they remake it in Link's Awakening type graphics?
Well, if they give me Star Tropics 3 later, yeah, because 2 ended not necessarily on a cliffhanger, but it ended kind of sad, and I don't like it, and I want it to continue. Star Tropics is incredible. Just do it for me. I guarantee you'll sell at least 12 copies if you make Star Tropics 3, because I'll buy 11 of them.
The number one Nintendo franchise we feel really needs some love is the Star Fox franchise, because this franchise has a lot of like clout and it's very popular, but there are yet like little to no games. There's like 6 of them, and like 3.5 are the same game.
That's what I was about to say.
They have remade the first one so many times. They're stuck in an endless cycle of remaking the first one.
We've got the first one. We've got 64. We've got 64 DS, and like half of Star Fox Zero.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing. Just give us a new one. We kind of branched out with the tacked-on Star Fox of Star Fox Adventures, because dinosaur game, and Miyamoto was like, hey, put Star Fox in that.
Friggin' Ubisoft spaceship toy game had Star Fox in it, but Nintendo won't give us a Star Fox.
Yeah, like...
That is weird that like, that's the best we've had for a Star Fox game pretty much in a long time.
And it's weird because it always seems like, at least in the gamer community, it seems to be talked about anytime there's Star Fox news, because I remember when the Super Nintendo Classic came out, it was like a big deal. The actual canceled Star Fox 2 was going to be on it.
Yeah. And you could only play that like illegally.
Like, people literally never thought that was going to see the light of day.
Yeah, so it gave us a little hope, and then Star Fox Zero happened. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, that was. It's just like a lesson in lost potential, because they just put so much into that game that people didn't want, and it's a lot of
Why
gimmicky,
the,
it's
like,
a lot of weird stuff.
Exact opposite way to use the gamepad.
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
game. Like,
really.
That
Yeah.
wow, that was
Yeah.
wow. That I don't even know what to say about it. It just
I mean,
Jesus.
since the series has the precedent, go ahead and remake that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. Just remake the first one again.
But Star Fox has so much potential to be not necessarily like the best game ever, but it could be a really fun arcade style game that you could kill a few, like, dozen hours in, because the first one was really cool because you had, well, I'm talking about 64 really, but
Well, that was our first
yeah.
one.
Star Fox 64 had a lot of branching paths that changed up like your route and changed up all the planets you went through, so you had to beat it multiple times to get multiple endings, multiple planets, multiple fights, depending on what routes you took, what, like, how many rings you got, how many of your party members were alive. There were a lot of factors in it that made it different almost every time you played it, and it was amazing. And I will stand by it. Star Wolf is probably the best dogfighting has ever been in video game history. Going into all range mode, fighting Star Wolf.
Yeah.
At the end, oh my god, that was so amazing. And if we could have that back as a new Star Fox game looking pretty and perfect on the Switch, you know, maybe I would really want button controls, but if you must, you can put motion controls in it, I guess. The dry arrow's not bad on the Switch, at least. But don't give it, like, some dumb gimmick that, like, only you like.
Your spaceship can turn into a chicken.
Like, we need something better than that.
like-
Like, Star Fox is so cool. He's so beloved, mainly for his Smash, like, moveset and everything. But Star Fox has a lot of potential, and we really think Nintendo is neglecting it by not doing anything with this banger of a franchise. So those are the 10 video games of Nintendo's catalog we feel really need the most love. There's a lot, like we said at the beginning, that we didn't mention here because we can only do 10 at a time. That's the Bro Trio rule. It can only happen that way. And these are the 10 we really feel like we either really were interested and wanted to play them again, or we just are sad that they don't have more going on because, God, I still am upset about Pikmin. But let us know what your franchise is that you really want to see Nintendo put a lot of time and effort into and bring back from the dead, because we would love to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned to Bro Trio for more videos like this in the future. Give that subscribe button some love.